Today's video is going to be on signs that your water heater may be potentially failing and going bad. Once you've identified that you have an apparent leak on the floor, where you can look for the source of the water leak, either at the base of the tank or at the top. And once you've determined that the tank needs to be replaced, this video is going to show you how to go ahead and remove that tank in preparation for installing your new tank. So if you guys like this content, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing, and let's get into it. So we've had this water heater for about 8 years, and there's been pooling of water on the garage floor for about the last 2 to 3 months, and that is signs that the tank is failing. And I didn't really do a lot of the preventative maintenance as far as plugging a hose into this thing and draining all the calcium buildup on the inside of the tank. And so I probably could have gotten a lot more life out of this, but because I didn't do that, I think I did that twice in the last 8 years, and it's usually put warm water in my daughter's pool when she was swimming outside in the summer. So that caused premature wear. And if we look here at the seam, the base of the barrel, you can see that corrosion on the inside has slowly been just causing this to leak. And it's pulling up in the garage. It's getting to the point where it's starting to get moldy and it needs to be dealt with. And so I stopped by Home Depot and we picked up a new Ream water heater. And this is a 50-gallon tank we're going to go with, versus my old tank was 40 gallons. So it should be a pretty self-explanatory reinstallation. So we're going to take the gas line off the old one. Got a shut-off valve here, so we'll shut that off, take the gas line off. Just be disconnecting these flexible water joints up top here. So it's going to be pretty straightforward. Just have to use a little bit of plumber's tape and either some gas tape on this joint, or you can use appropriate putty. So let's first start by draining this tank, and then disconnecting everything and getting the installation done. If you guys like this type of content, smash the thumbs up on the video and consider subscribing to my channel here at All Kinds of Stuff. You guys can see my water tank was pretty buried, so I had to move my Nissan Silvia S14 out of the garage, as well as all this stuff was piled up in front, plus my fridge, just to get access to it. So if you guys like car content as well, I've got a R32 Skyline GTR, Nissan Silvia. So if you guys like car stuff, I'll put a link for my other channel, which is JDM Right Hand Drive. It's the sweatshirt and stuff. If you guys want to do some car stuff with me too, I can do all kinds of stuff. So anyway, let's get back to the video. I'm going to go ahead and turn this to off. We're going to turn the gas off. Close the water valve inlet from the house into the water tank. The main water shutoff valve somewhere either near your water heater or maybe inside, like in the laundry room or something like that, or under the main sink in the house. Over in the corner, as you guys can see, this is the main water shutoff for the house. You don't necessarily have to shut that off in order to remove your water heater. If you have this turn-off valve here, you can turn this all the way to the right. This is your water input to the water tank, and then after it goes through the tank, down and around, it comes back out into the house. So you can essentially turn that off, depressurize by opening the valve, letting all the excess pressure out. Then you could even just drain it right through here and then pull the water tank out. I didn't notice that yesterday, so that'll save you guys some heartache, because you're not going to have your family and your household with no water, where you can't wash your hands or use the bathroom, flush the toilet, that type of stuff. Okay, so I've got the pressure open on the faucet on the inside. So now we can go ahead and loosen up the Phillips screw here and drain the contents of the tank. And I will have a link in the description down below for Amazon of where you can pick up some of the recommended tools to help make this job that much easier for you guys. Okay, so now by having this loosened, we've got an air inlet going here, so that relieved all the negative pressure. And I closed this off to shut the water coming from the inside of the house back down and out and draining all everything. So this should help speed up our drain process. Let's go check in the driveway. So yeah, now we actually have a decent amount of output here. Nice warm water. So we'll let that drain, 40 gallons, and then we'll go ahead and take off the straps and remove that from the pedestal and clean the whole area up before we begin the unboxing of the new one. Go ahead and remove the gas inlet, and I've already got it cracked loose. Alright, so we got the other hot water outlet pipe fitting disconnected. In the back you can see here there's like a pressure relief overflow which drains out through the side of the house. You can see that this is all PVC plastic or PVC pipe that has been glued together. So in order for me to twist this back off, I'm going to probably have to cut this. So I decided to just cut the PVC pipe here because I'm going to have to redo this because it's all glued together. So, and with the height difference of the water heater, I imagine I'll just have to redo this whole thing probably from this joint here. I'll just cut it off and install a whole new system. So I got to run to the hardware store real quick. I'm going to pull this old tank off. We're going to go drop it off at the dump. I still got to get that pressure regulator box off the top. I'll do that once I get that on the ground. Still a little heavy. It's got to be about 100 and it feels like about 175 pounds. But you can see all the leaking and everything we had over here, so I need to scrub this down. Luckily this is all galvanized steel, so it didn't rust. And I just need to turn this pressure regulator off here. And I gotta take this PVC pipe. I guess I can just buy a new one. I'll just turn that off there to match it up when I go to the store. Check out the new one. I'm just using my big channel locks to twist all this plumbing apart.
We had to turn off the gas too, huh?
Yeah, it's got a little valve right there.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, that's nice.
It's all pretty easy.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Things off. This is my water drain. These are my water inlets, and then this was my gas inlets, which I'm going to probably alter this a little bit because it was kind of hard to put it all back together and remove it because it was contacting this when I twist it. So I'm going to just take all these parts to the hardware store, probably get some different pieces so I can do that in a more effective way. But this is off. I'm going to go take this to the dump and clean this area up and install the new one. Well guys, it's a couple days later. As you can see, I've got the garage and pretty much everything put back together. The water heater is buried over in its position where it normally goes. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. Beyond that, I hope this video did help you. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys the signs if you got a leaky water tank, maybe how to tighten a pipe and fix it, or to identify if you had that rust corrosion on the bottom, which means, hey, it's time to replace it. Leave me some comments down below what you guys liked for this video. I tried doing a YouTube search and really didn't find too many good videos on removal and stuff, so I wanted to get it as good detail and just make it as easy as possible so you guys have everything you would need to have that knowledge to make your deinstallation and removal that much easier. Few video clips up on the screen. I will be releasing the next video of the actual installation process. If you guys would like to join me for that, subscribe and turn on the notifications bell, and that video most likely will be published the next day, tomorrow or the next day most likely. Thank all the subscribers. This channel I haven't really done too much with, but I'm sitting at 719 subscribers. If you guys would consider subscribing, I would definitely appreciate it. I'm definitely going to try to grow the channel. Some avenues I can do, like home remodeling projects. I just recently painted the laundry room. I was thinking I could do that type of stuff with the channel. We also just redid the bathroom downstairs. So we've got all new wallpaper, fresh paint, new light fixtures, new mirror. So that's the type of stuff, home renovation. I'm thinking I could add that type of avenue to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Washer and dryer video before, like 4 years ago. Let me know if you'd like me to do a new one for our LG. We've got a LG matching set, top loader with the drawers. That could be a future video if you guys like. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think down below. And give me a thumbs up, like I said. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.